Hey Aquarius, how's it going? We're going to do your mid-September reading. I'm using a new deck. It's called the Human Spirit Oracle. I love this thing. It's got different metaphors and stuff that are commonly used around here, and yeah, it's great. So let's go ahead and get started. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. All the info you need to know is listed down below. So where does Aquarius currently stand? What is their present situation? Road less traveled. Pisces got this as well. So if you're dealing with a Pisces or you have that in your chart, you might want to check that out. And the interesting thing about the Pisces reading is they had a similar card down here in the other challenges position. And see how her head, there's stairs. You got to go up this road through her head and then stairs into like this new life, right? In their challenge position, it had a train there. They were expecting it to go fast. They didn't want to take the long way. I'm not getting that energy so much for you. So let's see what's causing you conflicts and obstacles at this time. The butterfly effect. Someone might have made some decisions in their life, chose their free will, and there were consequences or other events or actions that happened due to that. And whatever that was, it led to some pretty serious boundaries here. This says bound for boundaries. It's number 26. Restricted area, keep out. It's like just completely guarded. We'll get some clarifiers here soon. What changes need to be made to face these challenges? See, you got the same one as Pisces, guys. Even if you don't have that in your chart, I'd check it out anyway. So that is another change as well. I'm wondering if you have to take the long way too, or just not as an expedited of a route as you originally had planned. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers before we wrap it up. Road less traveled here for Aquarius, please. And not wrap it up. I'm sorry, I got a whole nother line down there. Receptivity, compromise, and going with the flow. And I think the going with the flow is the problem, because this is going to be a winding, long path up to the new life. And there's an energy that's kind of resistance with this compromising card. And it could just be because this road, since it is less traveled, makes you feel uneasy, and it kind of throws your energy off just a little smudge. But receptivity, I think those messages are going to be coming through loud and clear soon. Why is receptivity here? But you also need to be receptive to these changes, I'm hearing. Yeah, it's going to take a little time with the Temperance card. So a little patience is going to be needed. But we have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So I think it's saying on this new road, build your foundation firmly. Make sure that you're starting that road on a firm foundation. Because what happens if you build like a road on top of dirt that is not paved? You know, you get potholes, especially if you live in the South like me. This is completely nicely done, and then see how it's paved at the end. So it is just going to take a little bit of time or patience. But I think your energy will change as soon as you warp into that. And whatever it is, it's just triggered. You want to go fast because, you know, your fire's been lit. Something super exciting there. What is it that is going down this road? Three of Wands, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Hang on just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so what they're saying here with the Temperance card is that if you take this longer way or have a little bit more patience, I know we all hate that word, they're trying to bring in what you expect, happiness that you've been waiting for. They're bringing in your ships. And it could be a new love, a recommitment to a love that has gone, or just something you really love that activates your heart chakra. You've got two aces here, so I do feel it will be new. All right, let's move over here to the causes of conflicts and obstacles. So what was this butterfly effect? We don't really need to get a clarification on the boundaries because I know that caused the boundaries. All right, clinging to the past, friendliness, celebration, breakthrough, and integration. That's a weird... It was almost like there was this clinging to the past. Maybe at first there was a friendliness either to your aura or in the situation with a specific person, right? And you just had a feeling that it would come back around. For some of you, there was a third party you didn't know about, but there was a friendliness there. And then all of a sudden there was information. There was this breakthrough, this epiphany of sorts that you had. And there was no longer any clinging to the past. It was just boundaries here. It's weird that integration was here, though. Sorry, I didn't mean to go slow on that part, but that's weird. What was this breakthrough? 10 of Wands. It was, the burden was too much to carry. And there's that epiphany. And that could have been that other parties were involved, or, you know, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a job, a situation, and the Hangman. So in some cases, until you figured this out, until you could get to that 10 of Wands spot, it kept you stuck. But I think it's more like, I'm trying to figure it out. I want to have this breakthrough, this Ace of Swords moment to get me out of the Hangman situation. So that's the reason right now that it's stuck, is that Ace of Swords is not seen yet. What is that Ace of Swords? Let me try to use this one. Rebirth and traveling. Something's gone and it's time to let it go for whatever reason. And it was resistant because I think it was something that at one point did make you very happy. But what they're saying now is like, no, you only thought you were happy before. This is coming in way stronger. So the changes needed, all aboard. So they need you to get on board with the new game plan instead of being in your mind. That's the schizophrenia card and postponement. Pisces had both of these as well. That's a 2 of Swords and a 4 of Swords. But in this deck, it's like everything's gray except for what she's looking back on. And with Pisces, it came with clinging to the past. So it was like whatever happened, something was never the same. Maybe the world felt a little gray. Maybe you kind of lost a little of your sparkle. And because in your head, you're trying to make sense of it all. And there's really no logical way to explain love, you know? Consciousness, yeah. It's all in your head. Get on board. Guidance. They're trying to guide you home. Okay, let's see what you're in your head about. I just want to get a couple cards with that. Why are they feeling in their head? Why do they not want to get on this train? 10 of Pentacles, the Devil, Queen of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. It's a very, it's going to have something to do with uprooting your stability. But stability is the one thing that had been keeping you stuck. It needed to be more heart chakra activated. They're trying to get what makes you happy back out again. It got squashed in this butterfly effect, or muted, I hear. That's where the gray is. It's from the mute. And I think for some of you, it's like, I don't believe in love unless it's more of a partnership thing. I don't want anything to light my fire again because that's too risky. There's butterfly effects involved with that. So let's find your strength, Aquarius. Well, you've got a lot of them. There's probably too many for them to fly out. Let's try again. What's the strength? Good grief. I don't know if I want to take all these. Too many hats. So maybe you're carrying, that goes well with that 10 of Wands. You're able to put a lot of hats on, but sometimes it feels like a burden. I feel like you're the go-to person for a lot of people in your life, and they're saying, you got to put yourself first this time. Give it a whirl. Try something. Take, you know, that 3 of Wands energy. She's going out to catch her wave. And I'm possible instead of impossible. Number 18. And that's really coming through. She's coming through the mirror here. Like the illusion is going away. And seeing herself for the first time, I feel. Like truly seeing her essence, him or her. Let's find out about this strength. Well, actually, before we do that, let's see what other challenges are in the way. Yeah, the give it a whirl goes well with the Aquarius energy. Definitely. Life of the party. Maybe you've gone a little quiet. You haven't been going out, having enough fun, doing enough things, you know, that bring out that sparkle, because you've been managing it all with all your hats, you know. And the final outcome for Aquarius, and then we will clarify and wrap it up. Siren song. So that's like a full-fledged awakening, judgment with the divine. That is awesome. Number 21. Hearing your intuition very clearly and being at peace with moving forward. That's beautiful. So this strength situation, experiencing, you have garnered something like that, guys. I don't know what's going wrong with me today. All week since Mercury retrograde a couple weeks ago. Your experiences have taught you invaluable lessons, but yet you still have that full energy within you to take that leap of faith and to give new things a whirl. Try on other hats as well. Really believe in yourself. That's amazing. What about life of the party? Why haven't they been out being the life of the party? For some of you, since it's a challenge, maybe you've been the party too much and you got to go more within. All right, we've got awareness, the miser, something fell on the floor. The lovers. Ooh. So after this decision in love, there was an awareness that caused those boundaries to go up and you to hold back. But what would that awareness be? What did they become aware of? The Hierophant. Maybe that's when you decided, hey, I don't think I'm ready for love. I don't think I want a traditional commitment. I don't want those feelings or emotions. I just want the stability. Strength, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah. She's holding her own flame. That torch still burns for somebody. But it's like, now it's for myself. I'm not giving that to anyone else. And maybe she feels like she doesn't legitimately need it. What about the lovers? What right there? King of Swords. That's still trying to take it a logical look at it. And maybe that awareness is like a false awareness or a logical awareness, I'll say, instead of going from the heart space. And that's a challenge. It's like, I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to be my own life of the party, or be the life of the party and not think about what's really in my heart. So what about Siren Song for the outcome? Thank you for being here, guys. If this resonated, please stick around. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. Control. Letting go. Totality. All right, so something's coming to a completion. We've got letting go and totality. So finally, for once, it's like passing off any of those energies and transmuting them for good. Note, I said passing off, and I meant kind of handing that over to the divine, not projecting, but I don't think you guys do that anyway. But it's more control over your spiritual existence. But whatever it does, it really is going to motivate you to now participate. And I'm hoping we'll get a love card out. So is this going to bring them back in to believe in love again? The Knight of Cups. I think so. Yep. Two of Cups. And look at how well those go together. That is almost the exact same color scheme. Five of Wands and the Knight of Cups. There could be a little competition. You might have a lot of people fighting and participating for your attention. But I feel it's more like someone coming in with a love offer that is a deep soulmate partnership that's going to change your mind. You might be a little conflicted about it. Why is the Five of Wands here? I think you'll elect to participate. Now that I see the control card, don't try to control the situation. Just go with it. King of Pentacles. I think that's because it's going to throw you off. There's Wands here and Pentacles here, and that goes against what they've been trying to get you on board for, which was the love. And it's going to work. Oh, I'm excited for you guys. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful day. I will be back soon, sending you lots of love and light. Take care.